We got a little bit of billionaire drama surrounding the world of Bitcoin. It's getting a little bit heated. These rich people, I guess, have nothing else better to do in their life, so they're deciding to now fight with each other. And the center of attention is digital gold, aka Bitcoin. And in one corner of the fight, we have Jamie Dimon. This guy's coming in at a weight of 1.9 billion. In the other corner, we have Mr. Michael Saylor coming in at a weight of 1.6 billion. Let me give you a little bit more of a framework, a little bit of a history of why these guys are going down to the mat. I don't care. Just please stop talking about this. He was just in Davos, or he might be there now, I don't know, but he's hanging out with the world's elite, and he was on Squawk Box, CNBC show, and he didn't have the nicest things to say. Listen to him yourself.
A call.
Yeah, so this is an important thing. This is the last time I've ever talked about this in CNBC, okay? So help me God.
Last time I talked about it.
Blockchain is
yeah,
real.
right.
It's a
Till
technology.
like next week.
We use it. It's going to move money. It's going to move data. It's efficient. We've been talking about that for 12 years too, and it's very small. Okay, so I think we've wasted too many words in that. Cryptocurrencies, there are two types. There's a cryptocurrency which might actually do something. Think of a cryptocurrency as an embedded smart contract in it, and that we can use it to buy and sell real estate and move data. That may have value.
The idea of tokenizing things.
Tokenizing things that you do something with. And then there's one which does nothing. I call it the pet rock, the Bitcoin or something like that. And
literally
so
calling Bitcoin a pet rock.
First of all, and I'm not
$800
trying
to
to make
$900 billion asset, pet rock.
AML, fraud, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, sex trafficking. Those are real use cases, and you see it being used for hundreds, maybe 50 or $100 billion a year for that. That is the end use case. Everything else is people train among themselves. So
Speculate.
Yeah. Now, okay. Now, my last statement, the last time I ever talk about Bitcoin, is I defend your right to do Bitcoin. I think, it's okay. I don't want to tell you what to do. So my personal advice would be don't get involved. But I don't want to tell any one of you what to do. It's a free country.
What do you make of BlackRock? What do you make of the other firms, the BlackRocks of the world that obviously, and Larry Fink changed his view of this, obviously.
Yeah.
And maybe he changed his view because you think he genuinely believes in Bitcoin, or believed it because he thinks that there's a marketplace for it and he wants to be part of that market. But what do you think of there's about a dozen big financial companies, Fidelity included.
Number one, I don't care. So just please
I
stop
don't
talking
care.
about this shit. And
there it is.
Know.
So that's on one side of the billionaire drama. And then this is what kind of got it a little bit worse. If you encounter a strange new quote unquote asset, pet rock, circulating on a blockchain that quote unquote does nothing other than allow people to own something they can quote unquote trade among themselves without fear of debasement or theft, you have just discovered digital money, Bitcoin. Obviously, he's kind of fighting back against them because he knows those are outlandish claims related to Bitcoin. It's one of two things going on, maybe one of three. One, maybe he just doesn't get it. Maybe he's just a little bit too much of a boomer not understanding it. I doubt it because to get to the position he's in, he has to be a smart person. Number two, maybe he's in the pocket of politicians. Maybe he's just a little bit too buddies with the likes of Elizabeth Warren. Option number three is maybe he is the CEO of the world's largest bank, which does everything in USD. Fiat currency is literally his business, his financial life, his everything to him. USD, he needs USD to be preeminent. So maybe he just doesn't want a new currency to become top dog. Those are one of the three options of what's going down, of why he's such a negative Nelly on it. And then Michael Saylor, who's been obviously super positive on it, has made him billions and billions and billions. As I'm talking about this, Bitcoin trading at 42.6K, recently ripped, consolidated, breakout, going into the ETF approval by the rumors, sell the news, came down, but holding support at the 48 EMA, kind of just chilling at the previous low 40,000 support, 42 and some change. So I'm looking for this to hold, maybe a bounce right off the trend line. And then obviously upside, I want to see a test of 49 in the key psychological level of 50. So yes, if you believe JP Morgan, or I shouldn't even say everyone at JP Morgan, I should literally just say Jamie Dimon, because parts of JP Morgan loves it. There's analysts who are bullish on it. Obviously they're making a lot of money off being a JP for some of these actual ETFs. Like, they are adding to the market structure that allows Bitcoin ETFs to even be a thing, and yet their CEO is against it. But anyway, yeah, call it a pet rock, but just so you know, it's worth $833 billion as an asset class. So just want to get some facts and figures out there of the newest billionaire drama, and this time surrounding, obviously, Bitcoin. I have a sneaky suspicion that Michael Saylor is going to end up winning this particular fight, but he's not the only well-known rich person talking about crypto. I want to give you another update of what's going on in the world of presidential campaigns and Trump talking about the central bank digital currency. Give it a listen.
Tonight, I'm also making another promise to protect Americans from government tyranny. As your president, I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. You know about that?
A lot of people are going to like that. So many people rightfully against
New
the central bank
very
digital
smart
currency.
People. Very current. You know what they're doing. Such a currency would give a federal government, our federal government, the absolute control over your money. They could take your money, you wouldn't even know it was gone.
Without a doubt, they could track every single thing you do if it became a thing, because that's the nature of the blockchain and on the ledger. So this, a lot of people pointing out how he's already becoming more and more buddies with Vivek Ramaswamy, because this commentary was made right after a private meeting with him, and Vivek has already been saying this, and then Vivek went on, I believe, Fox News, and he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, no, he was super receptive. I explained to him what it was, and then instantaneously he was against it, because a lot of people are arguing for big government, but then name a time that big government has ever really been better, especially when it's intertwined with money. Look at the inflation we have right now because of the Fed, and like, it's just a debacle of monetary policy, and then yet they're trying to sneak in a central bank digital currency where obviously it's just more financial surveillance. So just wanted to give you another update, some hot commentary from obviously Trump on the world of blockchain currency, but specifically the CBDC, and then also just give you the newest drama in the world of Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan, and then Michael Saylor, the artist formerly from MicroStrategy. That's your old crypto update on the day.